and shine. Your morning marijuana motivation time. Your host with the most is Marky Saint. This is Saint's Addiction. And I'm on a mission for mental health. Every morning we talk about mental health because I'm a man, but also our interactions with women. And this is no different than any other day. I get to love my life and feel the sun on my skin and go for the workout. I got my beer on shirts to get my sweat on, and it's time to go in here, beards on, shirts touching, you know what I'm saying? And it's your morning marijuana motivation time. Every morning is another day for us to see life differently and get a chance to change our futures and change our mentalities. And I've been talking with a lot of men lately, and there's been a lot of mental health issues, and we need to talk about it. Boom, cue the intro. Let's go. This morning marijuana motivation is brought to you by Amplitude. Gave me this one, Delta 8. It says thank you on it, but with like the X because it's Delta 10. So I sell Delta 8, 10 products, HHC, all these products, and test them out, smoke and review. So it says, you're welcome. Have a Delta day. So we're going to get into this, shall we? I've been pumping that last one for a week. This was pineapple. I'm not such a fan of the pineapple, but that's what Smoking Review is all about. But that's not what this show's about. This morning, we're talking about mental health. Last night, I was up before 5 a.m. Oh, man. More plastic pocket challenge, y'all. Plastic pocket challenge. How you gonna never clean up after yourself? It never ends. Yep, we pick up after ourselves. So here we go. Into our minds deeper so that way we can be better people. It's something that each one of us has. That's why we're the bright monkeys in the tree. We have intelligence, but we might not use our intelligence. Emotional intelligence is another level of intelligence that I never seen, right? You might read a book, but you might not get the street knowledge. And you might get the street knowledge, but you might not read the book. And a mixture of the two is nice, but that third element, right? The ability to, trash can, to see yourself and your emotional state separate from being in that emotional state. Now, it's hard to do. Lord knows I'm not the master of it, working on it, just so I can have better responses with other human beings. If I ratchet up my anxiety with the other human or the interaction, start yelling, like the guy said, the further away people got, the louder that they got. And he wasn't exactly listening to what they were, but the way they were saying it. And I hear it time and time again. It's not the way you argue, but it's the way you argue. I think it's communication in general. I keep going through flashes of my argument, and I'm like, why did I argue with her? Why did I go there? Why can't I just shut up? And this is that moment before when you have the healthy mind, because, it matters. Our mental health matters. It wakes us up in the mornings. Like when I was up in the morning talking to some other homies, he's like, yeah, I'm in there ridiculous. I walked in and my mom's lifeless on the ground, bro. Like, that's something men don't get to mention, right? They don't get to mention the amount of stress that they're under, that their brother got shot in the face. And, when I've talked, this is the third man I've talked to recently. Not just one, two, but three men. Trash. 3 men that have literally, as soon as I get a chance to talk to them or listen to them and hold space for them, have a whole concoction of events that have just rocked their whole world. There's like again, the 3 mix of mom's dead, brother got shot, and I'm overweight, I'm depressed. And you're like, damn, it's the other homie. Other homies, suicidal thoughts, overweight, and depressed. And then it was the other homie, and I was like, mental health matters, man. We got to talk to these people about it, because tragedy happens, especially to men. Like, women are so much better at processing it because they'll call someone, they'll cry it out. They do that. That's a healthy way of handling it. Men, now we're not crying. Lord knows what our emotional state is. And Lord knows that we are emotional because of the state of events that have happened to us. So it doesn't matter if the brother was shot in the face right after he got out of jail. Everything was a a thing, right? I always use my examples. I'm using other people's examples today without names, but it's a thing to them. It's the ratcheted of anxiety where I'm a worthless father, or I was always trying to do good by my mom. And these struggles and events, they are equal terms to each person, right? It's not that one person, well, oh, you can get over it because that's not as bad, right? No. This is all us. This is all the way that we process, and this is the way I process it too. This morning we're gonna expel the demons. That's what I do when I work out. I get all of this out of me, and you're gonna get it too. Men's workout tanks. I gotta sweat it out on this beer on shirt, so I don't mess up my good shirts, you know. But it is important that we all work out. It's important that we get inside of ourselves and our brains and our lives to say, where we at though? You know, where are we at though? Every day is a new day to say, hey, let me have a conversation with myself. The person asked me if I meditate. I'm like, not really. I just give myself that half hour before jumping on the phone of conversations with myself of what I want to bring to me, right? Away from all the things that aren't working for me. I'm not above not having blessings. I also can feel the stressings. My life is not perfect. It would make it so easier to scream I love my life from a beach in Brazil, you know, but I push forward, and that's why we're watching this show. It's about taking those negatives and turning them into positives. That's what Saints Addiction's all about. You know, we gotta look inside of ourselves and find the things that we are the most proud of, the things that are working, instead of that ratcheting the list and holding those rocks inside for however long these guys have been, and me too, all of us, keep it inside for far too long, and it's not healthy. So let's get some. Oh yeah. Let's get some. Oh yeah. Let's get some. Please do me a favor, if you get a chance, you're watching the show, put the phone down and kind of stretch yourself out. There's something healthy about getting that last minute stress out of you, and this is the way I squeeze it. Let's do it. Exercise the demons. Get these joints out, this mind out, and let me finish the show with you. So when we're in it, we're pushing out these thoughts. It's so important that all humans, and I was thinking how healthy a human is when we look at humans, right? And they're working out or they've lost weight, we feel that they're in a healthy position. And this week I talked about even some of the people in the gym are the weakest in the mind. This is something that we need, but it's not the only thing that's there. So when we're talking about mental health matters, again, it's that subsurface work. Like, we can be great at making money. We can be great at reading books. We can be great at running the streets. But do we know how we are treating people? Do we know how they are interacting with us? Are we adjusting that? That would be huge. Huge for everyone's mental health, for them to be able to rise up in their mind and not react up in their mind. This is something I wish I had more of. I keep learning more about. I'm sure you wish you had more of it too. That's our health. Our mental health is our wealth. Way before the dollar amount starts showing up. So here comes my VIP helicopter. So I'm gonna have to get on out of here. But it's your boy Marky Saint, Saints Addiction. We on a mission for men's mental health, women's mental health, the whole world having mental health. So that way we can all be happy. It's a mental disease. It's an affliction. It's an addiction. And over here at Saints Addiction, we flip it to a positive. So let's make those brains that like to overreact, they can start overworking and working on our side. So it's your boy Marky Saint, Saints Addiction, peace and love. And as always, Chigathon. Oh shit, somebody left a pin on the ground. No shit. Okay, Blue Dream. Well, if you guys need cartridges, hit me up. Please don't throw them in the trash. I'm on Signal. It's Saints Addiction. I'm out. Peace and love, and I'll see you on the other side. Ciao.